Greetings to all of you, my dear sisters and brothers, and my dear friends. A warm welcome to all of you from your Pastor Yeti. Meditations with our beloved and dear Teresa of Avila, a journey into the sacred. Blurry vision is it for today. For now I realize what a danger it is at an age when one should begin to cultivate the virtues to associate with people who do not know the vanity of the world, but rather are just getting ready to throw themselves into. Teresa moved from her saintly childhood desires to an adolescent romanticism that was inspired by the chivalrous literature of the time, or the chivalrous. She spent her days voraciously reading romantic novels and, along with her cousins, dressed in the finest of clothes and jewelry. This behavior befitted her social status and was also demanded of any young woman intent on finding a suitor. Teresa was focused on a societal and personal honor, with the ways of the world seeming far more exciting than the life. More than the life of spiritual martyrdom that had previously inspired her. Owing to dubious relationships with a particular cousin, however, her father arranged for Teresa to be sent to an Augustine convent, where she stayed for a year, much to her chagrin. In her autobiography, Teresa mentions repeatedly the importance of good companionship and talks about how easy it is to be misled by others, especially during adolescence. She remembers the innocence of her childhood and how quickly it eroded when she imitated her friends. When we too do this, our original godly vision becomes blurry and desire becomes distorted, with the soul beginning its journey into a state of confusion and lack of fulfillment. The adolescence that Teresa wrote about does not just relate to teenagers, but also to adults in their spiritual adolescence. This is the time when we become awakened to the reality of our true nature, waiting to be reborn. We may catch glimpses of this marvelous being that we are, but like an adolescent moving back and forth between childhood and the adult realms, we too alternate between the old society-formed self and the newly emerging inner beloved self. It is necessary, advised Teresa, to be vigilant about how this birthing process unfolds. We need to take care when choosing the people we associate with. This is not a call to be judgmental of others, but rather to make a choice that will enable us to grow to our greatest potential. Good companionship can be both supportive and instructive. We must remember, however, that our friends do not always truly support our spiritual growth. In fact, very often they can reinforce our pattern of dependency or insecurity, or our inability to be intimate. In turn, we may also be supporting their particular psychological and our spiritual patterns. What can begin as a feeling of union and delight at being understood can easily lapse into a relationship that is binding and unable to promote spiritual growth. Virtue is not a word that rolls easily over the contemporary tongue. For many, it is associated with morality or uprightness. However, it has also been defined as inherent power. For Teresa, the greatest virtue was the growth of our soul. By attending to this growth, she believed we can discover the power that we are all born with. Be vigilant, she warned. Watch closely as you grow into yourself spiritually, and allow for change and growth to occur both in your friends and in you. Too often, we want people to stay the same to ensure our own comfort. Likewise, our growth may not always be welcome even by those closest to us. Come in your quiet moment with me. And come with me in the deep meditation words. Falling into a great and loving silence, allow your loved ones to greet you. Without the need for judgment or action, simply let them speak to you. Let the truth of their interaction become clear to you. Bless them all with love and offer them to your beloved self, asking that the greatest good for all come to be. My beautiful people, there is a longing, a desire to belong to the beloved. And we all have times that maybe we don't even at that place. Maybe you're not having that desire. Let me say this. We all go to our own personal journeys with the beloved. Let him love you. Let him come and make more indwelling in your soul. Allow the Holy Spirit to give you more insight and wisdom. Long for the virtue. Long for the wisdom that we all need to make choices in our lives. Let the beloved love you. Blessings to all of you, my dear ones. This is your Pastor Yeti. Peace be with you.